Right, I'm going to start over here. We're going to go to that folder over there. I like to right-click open, okay? And then you're going to go to this over here where it says Pat, Mech, Border, and Title Block. I want you to right-click and open. Right, once you've done that, you then leave it until it opens. Once you get that on your page, you then are going to press OK. And then you get that. We're going to be looking at doing snap settings on this. That is where the mouse is going to be able to snap to certain lines, and I want you to have a quick squiz over here. Up at the top over there, there's something called modes. You're going to click on that, slide down, and you see the first word that is over there. It says snaps. I want you to come all the way down to the bottom where it says snap options, and you're going to click on that. Right, once you've got that, I want you to make sure that these little blocks are ticked. So show magnetic point and auxiliary lines, and use mouse position if required, if snaps are not found. Then you're going to go down over here and you're going to go to vertex, midpoint, center, and intersection. I want you to have those things ticked. Make sure that nothing else is ticked over here. And then press OK. Right, we are going to we've opened up the Mech title blocks and borders story. I don't want to save this as Mech title blocks and borders. I'm going to start a new document. I go over here after opening it up and I say File, go down to Save As, and you can name it whatever you like. Plonkers Farm, P-L-O-N-K-E-R-S Farm, F-A-R-M. Right, and then, just get that. Okay, just get. Why is this not working? Oh, come on. Sorry, this thing's not working for some reason. There we go. Okay, so Plonkers Farm, P-L-O-N-K-E-R-S Farm, F-A-R-M. Okay, implements, I-M-P-L-E-M-E-N-T-S. Okay, and we can say save. Right, that will go to that same folder that you're in. Okay, and the next time you want to work on Plonkers Farm's implements, then we go to that document. Press OK. Does that make sense? Right, we are going to start drawing some construction lines. Okay, you're going to come down over here. You'll see that there is a little arrow over there. Come down, 1, 2, 3 over there. 1, 2. The third one down from the arrow. Okay, and it says angular construction. And you do a nice long left click on your mouse, and it will open up this little palette over here. Once you've got that, you're going to come across over here, and you're going to get what they say a horizontal construction line. Click on that, and now you will have a line which you can see is that I'm dragging around with my mouse. If I make a little click on that, it will leave that wherever I leave it. Okay? And then you're going to go back to that palette over there, a nice long left click over there, and you're going to go to the vertical construction line, click on that, and now you've got a vertical construction line, which I can then place anywhere on the drawing. Right, once you've done that, you're then going to go in over here, nice long left click, and you're going to go along to this thing that says parallel construction line. Okay, click that. If you come down to the very bottom over here, you can see where I'm pointing over there, down at the bottom, you'll see that it says offset. Check and see that there is a little lock over there. If I click on that little lock, it opens it. If I click on it, it closes it. Make sure that it looks like a locked lock. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to press Tab, and that will highlight that little area at the bottom over there. And now I can say to the computer, I want this to do a parallel line, and I choose a distance, let's say 50 millimeters, 50. Press Enter, and you are then going to go to this line over here, click there, and click there, and I now have a 50 millimeter distance between those construction lines on my drawing. So we're going to start drawing a line over here, just below the construction line palette. There is a solid looking line over there. Nice long left click on that, and that will open up this palette over here, which gives you a lot of options as to what sort of lines you can draw. You're going to click on just the plain line straight over there, and if you come in over here, you should find that there's like a little pink square that, can you see that little pink square that's happening next to my, as I zoom in,
Yes, sir.
okay, right, that is called the snaps, and that means that your snaps are working. It'll snap on there, go across to the next corner, snap on there, click again on that corner, click on that corner, click on that corner, click on that corner, click on that corner, and click on that corner, and you just drew a square. And then you can say Control S, or you can go up here and click on that little saving thing over there that says save. Trying to find the center point. Okay, what I would do over here is I would draw a line, okay, a horizontal construction line. And if I come over here, can you see how it automatically snaps to the center over there? And then I can go over here and I can get the vertical construction line, and that will automatically snap to the center of that line. And I now have the center. Right, now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to say press line. But now I don't want an outline, I want a center line. So I'm going to come to this little arrow over here, click on that, and go to center line. I now go over there, and I'm going to draw a center line going down there, a center line going across there, and I now have center lines in the middle of my square. Once I've got that, I can then come over here to the circle. I'm going to want a circle, and I want that to be drawn, let's say I want it to be drawn in hidden detail. Come down to hidden detail over there, go to the midpoint over there, and go up to the edge over there and click, and there we go, we've got a circle in the center. So we're going to draw a 13 millimeter radius circle in the middle over here. I'm going to come over here to this circle, click on that. I want it to be drawn in an outline, so I go over there and I go to outline, and I go to the center over here. Now, if you look down at the bottom over here, where my set squares now, okay, you'll see over here it says radius, diameter, whatever. If you press tab, you'll see that it highlights that little circle over there, or that little space over there. And I can now go over here and I say 13. Oh, jeez. Don't know what happened there. Okay, just press tab, 13. And press enter, and there is the circle drawn from that center with a radius of 13. Right, okay. Let's draw a... Okay, I think you guys probably remember having to draw ellipses at some stage. Do you remember drawing an ellipse? The major and minor axes. Remember all that construction stuff that you needed to do? It was a real, I can't swear here, a really bad thing to have to do. So over here, you need to come along here, and you're going to draw me an ellipse over here. You're going to come down to this, where it says ellipse, rotated ellipse, okay? Now, it's over here, it's going to say major, angle, and minor. Right, we're going to make the major axis, and remember when we're doing the major axis, this is working from the center of this thing over here. So you're only going to measure half the, so if I said the major axis is 100 millimeters, you click over here, all right? You're going to press tab, and you're going to go 50, not 100. Press tab, press 0, that gives the angle of 0 degrees. Press tab, that highlights the minor over there, and you're then going to say that that is going to be 25. And then you say enter, and there we go. We've got an ellipse drawn.
But what's the major?
The major axis is that distance from there to there. The minor axis is that from there to there. So the major, I said, was going to be 50 from the center out to the edge. For this, 25 from the center out to the edge.
And what was the angle?
And the angle 0.
And then you said minor was?
Minor 25. Okay, we're going to draw some pentagons and we're going to place them around this object over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to where it says that line, okay, the solid line. Give it a nice long click, and then you're going to come all the way down over here to where you can see I've got a, whoops, let's just do that again. Come all the way down to where it says polygon, and you click on that. Right. Down at the bottom over here, you'll see that it says sides, angle, radius, and side length. Right, I'm wanting a pentagon. Okay, so tab, that highlights that little square over there, and I'm going to say that I want 5 sides. The angle, tab, I want that at 0. The radius, press tab, don't want a radius. That would be a radius of a circle going around it. Okay, I don't want that. I'm going to say that the side length, I want to be 30 millimeters. Press enter. Right. Click over here. Sorry, I forgot to click to start a point. Okay. Let's just make this out of outlines. Okay, so let's do this. Press tab, that's 5. Press tab, that angle, I want it at 0. Okay. Press tab, I want this thing to have a side length of 30 millimeters. Press enter. Right, there is a 30 millimeter pentagon done. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this at that corner, that corner, that corner, and that corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this. I'm going to go to the top over here. I'm going to press a nice long left click, and you'll see that I've got a little arrow and a little thing with a little hand holding something. I want you to select the arrow. Okay, now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to drag with a left click, drag down around that thing, and I end up with the pentagon over here being selected. I now do a right click over here, and I'm going to make a reference point. It says edit reference point over here. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click over there. I now do a right click. I say rubber stamp, and I'm going to come and I'm going to rubber stamp it over there. Right. If I want to rubber stamp it again on the end there, I can rubber stamp it on the end there. And again. Right. Okay. I now want to put this in a different position. Okay. Press escape. All right. And I'm going to rotate this. I'm going to grab that little green dot on it, and I'm going to rotate it. Press shift. And release. Right. Zoom in, zoom out, and it'll get rid of all of those horrible little lines that you saw there. Right. Once I've got that, you can see my reference point over there. And I'm going to then be able to move it in over here onto this drawing. I'm going to move that over here, and I'm going to dump it over there. Right. Once I've done that, I'm going to then select that and just delete it. All right. And then I will show you what I'm going to do next. Right. Okay, we're going to mirror these pentagons over here onto the other side over there. I'm going to select those. Okay. Just select all of it. Sorry. There we go. Select all of it. I'm now going to come up over here to this part over here. You can see there's another little thing up at the top over there. You're going to give that a nice long click. You go across to that, and it says mirror or copy. Click on that. You come over here, you snap over there, and you snap over there, and it will rotate that around and have it on the other side. Right. I'm going to do the same thing with this over here. A nice long click around there. There it is. Mirror. Mirror and copy, and you're going to click there and click there, and you can see that it's now mirrored around the thing very nicely, and I've got this weird looking shape. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to first of all get rid of all of these construction lines. You go up over here where it says edit, click on edit, come down to where it says clear, go to, don't say, if you press all, that's going to be really bad because it's going to delete everything that you've done. I just want to get rid of all my construction lines, so where it says all constructions, click on that and it'll clean up your drawing, getting rid of all the construction lines. Right, once you've done that, we are now going to take this drawing that we've got over here and we've got to put it into that layout space. You go over here to where it says view, click on view, come down over here to where it says named views, come across over here to where it says create a view, and then you are going to select that. Right, it says view 1, and you can say form imp 1. Okay, because you might have plenty of other views that you're wanting to do, and you say okay. Right, you're now going to come over here to where it says layout, and you are going to right click on that, and you're going to go duplicate, and you're going to go right click, and you're going to go duplicate, because you might want to have plenty other drawings on this whole thing. Okay, we're going to go to layout 1, and we are going to right click on that, and we're going to rename it as form imp 1. Okay, right, now you've got a little tab over here saying form imp 1, and you can now come in over here and we're going to place that drawing that we've just got in this space. You go to view, you come down here to where it says view ports. That's just above named views, so view ports, click on view port. You're going to snap at that corner over there. You're going to come all the way down to this corner over here. You're going to snap on that, and you go to form imp 1, go to, and close. Right, there we go. There is our drawing on a piece of paper that we can print out with all the names and title blocks, etc. Right, what I want to do now is I want to get that to a particular scale. I want to get this to a particular scale. Right, let's move on. I've got that little arrow over there. I'm going to select that arrow. I'm going to click on the drawing. It goes like a pinkish color. I go right click. I go to properties. I go up here to where it says viewports. I go down here to where it says scale. I click on that little block that says fixed, and I can see that it says scale 1 is to 1.03. Okay, I want to make it a scale 1 is to 2. Okay, click on that and press OK. That drawing now is a scale 1 is to 2 on my piece of paper. All right, if I wanted to make it a scale 1 is to 1, click on it, properties, go over here and make it a scale 1 is to 1. There's a scale 1 is to 1 drawing. Okay, in other words, when it prints out those lengths over there, they will be the exact measurements that you have actually been drawing on your page. Right. Okay, what I want to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to go back to my model space over here, and we are going to do some dimensions on that drawing. So, okay, here we go. We're going to take this and we are going to put some dimensions on. You're going to come down over here to this thing that says orthogonal, all right? It's like a little cross thing. I'm going to give that a nice long click, and I'm going to click on that. I then come over here and I click on that. I come right the way across to there, I click on that, and I come down here, and it says that I have got a measurement of 377 millimeters going across there. Right, I want to now do a dimension just on one of these side lengths. Okay, now if I went along there and I did that and that, it says that it's 24 millimeters from the point over there to that point over there, but that would be a horizontal distance, not very useful to me drawing a pentagon. So, Control Z, I'm going to go over here to the dimension story, and you'll see just next to the thing over there that says orthogonal, you're going to do parallel. Click on parallel. Now you can go to that pentagon, click there, and you can bring that out. Now, the problem with that is that that dimension would be incorrect because it's been drawn with the writing like that. You don't want that. All right, so you're going to go over here. You're going to press Control Z. You're going to do a right click, Properties. You're going to go to Format, there we go. Okay, it says keep dimension line with text, and over here, down over here, it says force text horizontal. Unclick that little box over there, click OK, and now when we do this thing, now the writing is above the line and it is done correctly. Right, last little thing that we want to dimension are the circles over here. You're going to go down to the dimension story over there, and you can see over here that you've got a radius or a diameter. Now, if it's a circle, you are always going to want to put a diameter on. You're going to click on diameter. You're going to go right click. You're going to go to properties. You're going to go and you're going to click force text horizontal. Press OK. Now you're going to come to that circle in the center over there. Click on that, and you're going to pull that out over there. Now you've got the diameter symbol of 26 over there, and you've got the little arrows and everything for that. If I wanted to put a radius on something, I'm going to go over here, click radius. Obviously, make sure that the properties say that you have got force text horizontal again. Click on that. I'm going to click on this story over here, and you can see that I've got a radius. Sorry, let's just get this. Okay, that's not a particularly nice radius that I've got over there. It doesn't know where I'm meant to be doing a radius. Oh yes, there we go. That's the radius that I'm wanting on that part over there. I actually want to have, I want to have this radius over here though. Okay, never mind. Let's just go with that. Okay, there's my radius of 50 over there. That'll work. That's everything that I want to do with radiuses, etc. And that's all good.